give me a second. Right, so if I want to just get this video out of the way and get it out of the way. So this video game, really I didn't think nothing of it straight away from the number. Didn't think anything of it. And then when sales and that started to come out, it was very obvious that it was promoting Freemasonry. I mean, they love promoting this number 33, the highest degree in Freemasonry. There's a reason they chose this number of all numbers in the game. It's very obvious. The people in the game that you play as in the game, obviously they wear 33, all of them do. Starts off with the 33 with the solar eclipse, which is worshipped by, one is worshipped by the occult. That's what it's worshipped by, the occult. It's called the Black Sun. There was a cult of it, goes all the way back to the Nazis, where they worship the Black Sun. They believe Satan created this, they believe that there's another sun, and they worship it as a god. It's a cult crap. If you look it up, so many information about it. The Black Sun, so it's probably this, and again, also solar eclipses will show you. Worship basically by occultists, witches, stuff like that. We see right here. It says, while some traditions use them for summoning spirits, cursing, or powerful spells, which is exactly what witches do and Freemasons do, and Satanists do. They've openly admitted that they do rituals, hence why they love blood moons, they love Halloween, stuff like that. Healing and new beginnings, viewing the darkness as a time to confront fears. And then you have often combining them with rituals at witching hours like 3 a.m. for heightened effect. Then they emit portals and distribution eclipses, distribute natural order. Again, ILLUMINAti is the exact opposite, order out of chaos and stuff like that. Creating windows for magic, spirit communication, and significant angelic shifts. So, makes sense why they chose to use a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse and then the 33, highest degree in Freemasonry. Now, again, there's so many people, it's just so funny, glazing this game. Now, I'm not knocking it. This game's fun, probably fun, yet to play it. But it doesn't change the fact, it honestly does not change the fact that it has the Freemasonry in it. And if you play the game, and honestly just study it, you'll see that this game is openly promoting Freemasonry. So that's that. Go back to what was. So you see it, the solar eclipse with the 33, highest degree in Freemasonry. That's why they love promoting that number, because it's the highest degree in Freemasonry. And what you're probably asking, what does it simulate? The Freemasons believe and use this number because, again, it's believed that Jesus Christ was 33 when he was on earth, or he was 33 when he died. So these people take that number and use it for their own twisted ways. They believe, again, because Christ rose from the dead, they believe 33 is the highest degree in spiritual enlightenment and becoming a god. Just like the things that the Freemasons believe and Luciferians believe order out of chaos. Something must be destroyed to rebuild it, be reborn. It's a cult belief, that's what it is. Also, it's a mockery of Christ's resurrection. That's why they use it. That is the real reason why they use the highest degree, that number in the highest degree Freemasonry, because they're anti-Christ, they hate God, they hate Christ. That's why they use the number. It makes sense why this game is loved by so many people, because again, it doesn't surprise me, and we're going to get into other things. It doesn't really surprise me. And then when it came out with this, don't know if it's true, but 33.3 million copies sold. Again, 33. So they love promoting this. This could be just be a coincidence, but highly doubt it. You got 33 on the game, then you got 33. You got 33 copies sold. Well, it's 3.3 million. Where you take away the dot 33. It's coded. Makes sense why this game won so many awards. It really does. It makes perfect sense now, because it's not just another Freemasonry industry plant. It's what it is. And there's 11 stages. If you go to, it's called the Endless Tower. It has 11 stages. Again, if you study numbers, 11, there's a reason 9, it was 9, 11, 11. It's a cult. These are numbers that the Freemasons and the Illuminati use. 11, 33, the number 666, obviously. They use certain numbers because and they like to do certain things on certain dates. 11 is a occult number that they use. Obviously, the number itself is not occultic or satanic. They just use it for a satanic meaning. None of these numbers are obviously satanic. That should be obvious. It's what the Freemasons use it for. They use these numbers and also symbols to pervert them for their satanic agenda. So there's 11 distant stages, each with 3 individual trials. So you have that. 11 stages times 3 trials equals 33 encounters again. Again, they love promoting this number. So there's no saying to me with this game that this game isn't promoting Freemasonry, because it is. This is 3 instances now of them, of the number 33. It's coded by the Illuminati. They like to put numbers in plain sight and laugh at you. So it equals 33 encounters. They're using the number 11. The whole game at the end says 33. They just love promoting it, and it's just a fact. Then we have this. Again, it's just obvious now. It's coded. 33 sales, 3.3 million sales in 33 days. Now, I don't know whether this is legit or just a joke or troll, because you never know with IGN. You honestly never know. If this is true, once again, they've promoted 33 like so many times now. Why did you gotta ask yourself, why did they choose the number 33 above all the numbers on the face of the earth? It's occult meaning. That is why. You have to understand that a lot of the French were Freemasons. That's where Freemasonry started from. Freemasonry started in France, or probably longer than that. It's proven fact. That's where it was founded. And a lot of the Knights Templars as well were Freemasons. It's a fact. They say they weren't, but they were. You just look at all the symbols that they use and what they worship. It wasn't God. Then you have this. We all know it's. I don't know whether it's St. Patrick's Day a couple of days ago. I really don't know. I don't keep track of these days, but we all know what this simulates. I've exposed it. The woke crap. So you have the 33, like I said. Even with the steelbook case for, I believe, the collector's edition, you have 33 again, 33 again. And if you notice, the 33 is enlightened. Again, Freemasonry. It's Freemasonry coded. Not how people couldn't see this, I don't know. The game is popular for a reason. No wonder Kojima pulled the face that he did. No wonder he did. He's like, oh, you're telling me that Death Stranding didn't win a single game award. It was rigged for a reason. It's coded. And if you watched that awards, you'd understand what I'm on about. It's very obvious it was rigged. You're telling me that Death Stranding 2 didn't deserve a single award. That's why I said no wonder Kojima pulled the face that he did. He's like, oh, another award, what a shock. Because it's what you gotta understand. The game awards, the Oscars, they're all rigged. It's all garbage. Again, 33 again. Over and over again. Mirror. I wonder why they chose the word mirror. Because if you know anything about the Freemasons, that's what they believe. They write something backwards. They believe in the Freemasonry, they write backwards. It's even a known fact that the Satanists write backwards because it's a mirror image. Again, mirror image, as above, so below. Freemason crap. Even the colours itself, black, white, red, the known colours that are used in occults. Black and white simulates the Masonic checkerboard floor in the Freemason lodges. And I completely forgot to check something. There we go to this. There we go. Again, it's just facts. You just look at it. And he even exposes it there. There's 2 triangles. And then there's one below. As above, so below. The red simulates sacrifice, blood. That's what it simulates by the occult. And also white simulates purity, enlightenment. Or that's why they call themselves the Illuminati. Because the Illuminati means enlightened, the illuminated ones, because the Illuminati believe that they are the chosen ones. That's why they call themselves the Illuminati. Again, they love promoting 33 over and over and over again. They really do. They just love promoting it. Even with that. I mean, look at it right there. It looks like the Illuminati logo. I mean, it's just laughable. It really is. Go back. So, and then we have this. This is what I said, woke. Another industry again. Understand what? As soon as I saw this, it was like, no wonder it won so many awards. I'm not gonna say anything. You can just read it. I'm not dumb enough to say something, but it doesn't really surprise me with the industry. It really doesn't. A woke game wins a bunch of awards. It's not a shock or a surprise. It really isn't. And again, as I showed with that, 33 even on the disc, 33 on the case. They call it the mirror edition. If you can't see the symbolism now, I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, don't. Because again, people are glazing this game for a reason. They're shilling this game for a reason. Yes, this game is probably great, but it does not change the fact, and it does not change the reality, that this game is just another game pushed by the Freemasons and the occult to... It's an industry plant, that's what it is. That is exactly what it is. Again, and let's be realistic, the only reason people are glazing and shilling this game is because it's got turn-based combat. If it didn't have turn-based combat, nobody would care about this game. That's a fact. Because these boomers these days today want to act like turn-based games were masterpieces and stuff like that, when in reality they weren't. A lot of the turn-based stuff in games were trash. That's just a fact. So yes, this game, it promotes Freemasonry. It's not a shock that it won awards. It's not a shock at all. It doesn't shock me one single bit. It really doesn't. And you can't tell me otherwise. You had them promoting 33 in the game and on the case. 3.3 million copies sold. And then you have 33 sales in 33 days. You can't tell me that this wasn't a code. You can't say it. And if you want to say that it's just a coincidence, why would they constantly use the same number over and over and over again? Oh, it's just to reference the game. No, it's coded because the Freemasons love the number 33. And if you don't believe me, go look up all the degrees of Freemasonry, and the Scottish Rite openly tell you on Google what they believe. They openly tell their secrets. No one's hiding it, because people want to act like the Freemason secrets are hidden, stuff like that. Not really, it's public knowledge now. But people just don't want to accept reality and think that they basically think that it's not real. If it's not real, why is there so many Freemason lodges all over the world? What's the need for them? Because they believe, and Aleister Crowley found this out. He wasted his entire life, same as Anton LaVey. And then when he was on his deathbed, this is what he said in his own words. This is what someone said was his last words. He's like, oh no, what have I done? Most likely a vision came to him, or he's seen the appearance of God. He's like, oh no, what have I done? He wasted his entire life being a Satanist, and realized at the end that he chose the wrong side. And Anton LaVey, Aleister Crowley as well, he wasted his entire life doing these so-called secret teachings that they say. It's just nonsense what they teach in Freemasonry at the highest degree. It's a load of crap. They do sex rituals, and they believe that they can become a god. That's why they call themselves, like I said, the Illuminati, because it means self-enlightenment, like Lucifer. Basically, God complex. It's what they believe. And if you don't, Aleister Crowley writ about it. He shows all the so-called secret teachings that he did. He did rituals, did a lot of stupid stuff, and then realized at the end that he wasted his entire life, that it was all crap, that what they believe at the top is just all designed to oppress and basically distract people. None of it's the truth, because it isn't. And that's why the biggest thing to sell Freemasonry, and that's how they do it. They tell people that the Freemasons have secret knowledge. None of them have secret knowledge. It's just crap. It's just a bunch of nonsense that they want to preach. And none of it is true. You cannot become a god. You cannot, where they do these astral projection out-of-body experiences while doing rituals. They really believe that they can be a god. The Egyptians believed the same crap. Hence why they mummified their own bodies, because it's connected to, I've explained it in a previous video about the demiurge, because that's what the Freemasons really believe in and worship, the demiurge. They call him the grand architect of the universe. That's who they believe, which is the demiurge. They believe that Satan is the creator, that Satan created the earth, and that Satan is God. That's what they really believe. Hence the Illuminati, and also the Illuminati logo is the image of the Antichrist. Because again, if you go study Islam, they call it the Dajjal or Dajjal or whatever. And he has one eye. And he has a mark in his forehead. That's the Antichrist. So even Muslims know who the Antichrist is. He has one eye. The Illuminati logo, what is it? The one eye in the pyramid. It's believed Satan is blind in one eye. With some occults, what they believe. So yeah. Wake up to reality. I know nobody's really going to care about this because it's the truth. It honestly is. Because the people don't want something exposed that's the truth. There's no denying it. There is no denying it. There is, as I said, 11 stages. And then 3 in count. Certain amount of, you do 11 times 3 equals 33. And also the Illuminati and stuff like that use stuff like numerology. Hence why the 11, 33. It's all geometry as well, witchcraft. And this is what they do, practice divination and stuff like that, witchcraft. It's not a conspiracy, it's facts. So yeah. Makes perfect sense why this game won so many awards. Yes, the game may be great, may be a good game, I'm not denying that. But there's great movies and great games that still promote the occult. It doesn't change the reality. A movie or a video game can be great, best movie ever made. But if it's promoting what it's promoting, it doesn't change the reality. So yeah. And it should be obvious as well. French and that, as I mentioned in the beginning. Freemasonry. Study where Freemasonry originated. And you'll understand why. It makes perfect sense. All these signs. It is not a coincidence that they pick the number 33. It honestly isn't.